This is my proof of life. I'm alive. Amanda, please go and watch your cartoon. Close the door.
Boing.
Thanks.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye, love. Hi guys, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Harry Freshness. I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome to the new week. I got a delivery of these beautiful perfumes by Latafa, and while I got them, I had this guilt in my heart, like, oh my god, this is money you could have been investing. But the truth of the matter is, we do need to every once in a while splurge on something that makes you happy. And you know, we're not just making money to save, right? We're also making money to feel good about ourselves and look a certain way. Now, like I named this video, Rich Auntie Vibes is not just by Boubou. I was like, okay, what are the motivation, or rather, what's the motivation for me to make wealth? Because, like I said, I felt guilty receiving something that I had wanted for a while, and I thought, okay, I was able to calm myself and say, no, you're not just spending, you're not just splurging on these things, you're also making wealth. But the truth of the matter is, you do not get rich by having one stream of income. Yes, you should have a focus on something that you do, right? And that focus could be your regular 9 to 5, it could be your business, because I know one of the best ways to make wealth is to constantly update yourself in your chosen field. Like maybe if you're a career person, you do career courses. If you're a businessman or woman, you go for updates and classes and things that you can do to make you an even better a force in that chosen field, right? So that being said, I want us to talk about how to make passive income. Good. Now, motivation for this video is the fact that I am an aunt who likes to spoil her nieces and nephews. And as much as I work hard with my 9 to 5 or my daily business and I'm getting my everyday bread, right? We also hope to own the bakery someday. I am the first child on both sides. First child, first grandchild, my grandparents, as in first everywhere. So I only have younger ones. So when I had my first child and my siblings were so happy, I didn't really relate, right? But when I started having nieces and nephews, that thing, they sweet die. It is sweet die. Talk on, just say the truth. I don't know why. Like, I have another child without having to go through the stress of pregnancy and labor. It just makes a lot of sense. I love my nephews and nieces. Like my cousin brother that gave me my first nephew. Oh man, I sent money to him in Rand. He's in South Africa. I sent money to him. I was like, give me your account. How much is so Rand? What can he buy? Let me know. Let me send you money. Because I just wanted to be so involved in him, in his upbringing and in taking care of him. I guess that's how it feels like as an auntie. My main motivation in this life are my kids. But if you ask me what my second motivation is, it's not buying Chanel bags, it's not smelling expensive, it's not, no. My second main motivation for making money in this life is so that I can spoil my nieces and nephew. It's another flex when in 10-15 years time my nephew calls me and go like, mommy, auntie, mommy, obviously you're gonna call me mommy, but I'm going to tell them they'll call me auntie. They'll be like, auntie, I want to go to Wembley Stadium to go and watch this match. But my mom, I don't know what she's going to say, but I asked her for the ticket. And I'm like, how much is the ticket? Send me your account, let me give you. Or my nieces just come and say, auntie, I saw this new Gucci bag. I saw this new Chanel bag. I saw this, I saw that. I'm like, okay, send me your account, let me send. That's how I want to operate. I don't want my auntie vibes to be just on gold and boo-boo and no. I want active auntie vibes. active rich auntie vibes. That's what I want to be practicing. And the truth of the matter is, as much as we invest our time and energy and youth into our regular 9 to 5, be it your business, be it a career, you also need to learn how to make money passively. So I talked to my brother because he has invested a lot of time learning it. And even though he talked about cryptocurrency, I'm like, no, because I have invested in cryptocurrency before. It didn't quite work for me, so I'm like, no. Then he talked about fixed deposit, and I'm like, never in this life again will I do fixed deposits. No, I can't. And then he gave me some other options. There's actually something he sent to me. I'll try and look for it on my phone and attach it to this video. And then he introduced me to several apps like AfriInvest and some other people that you can actually leave your money with and get a certain percentage over a period of time. And as much as that, we also talked about stock and bonds, federal government bonds, stock, investing in the stock market, which is something my parents did. And then at the end of the day now, even though we're not really reaping the benefit because there's just so much hurdle getting those things to you, but they are good ideas. But I wanted something that a young mom we can actually start doing from now. So after the research, these are the things I came to conclusion about. Like I already said, federal bonds and stocks of major industries and heavy giants in the financial world. As much as there is that, there's also something he mentioned about peer-to-peer lending. You lend to your peers. Okay, so that I haven't quite delved into. I can't say much about, but I like the idea, and that is something you can also find out about. And please let me know, because I want to do more. But the one I actually chose and I want to do, and I think is going to make enough sense because it's also going to add to the rich auntie vibes, is investing in gold. Now you can choose to invest in gold stocks. Well, me, I want to invest in one that I will wear, because any rich auntie that is not wearing gold and diamond, is she even a rich auntie at all? Right? So I researched about it, and then there's this lady, I stumbled on her page, and she was saying that for gold, obviously there is like 18 karat gold, 22, 24. Okay, yes. So she advised that if you want to invest in gold, if you want to wear the gold, wear 18 carats, because the 18 karat means the gold is, I think, about 70% pure, and then there are other additives that actually make it strong and it will make it durable. But if you want to wear 24 karat gold, it's a no-no. She strongly advised against it because gold is such a soft metal. It's very malleable, so when they make it into jewelry, it will keep breaking, and then when you go to sell it, you do not even sell as much as you bought. Right? So she advised that you wear 18 carats and then you save your 24 karat gold in bars. That is where the main thing is. And they have like little bars that with different, of course, there's the big one, right? So you can get the smaller ones, which you can actually buy, save in a bank, in a trusted vault, or you can just have around you. And then anywhere you go to around the world, gold is the same price. So you can sell it and get value for your money, right? And funny thing is, gold is almost always appreciating, so you will make some kind of gain when you eventually want to sell it. And then you hear stories of actors like what's this man's name? This really, what am I doing with his name? I've forgotten. That wears a diamond earring. Apparently, it's an old pirate tradition that you wear something on you that should anything happen to you tomorrow, if you can't sell it to get yourself out of it, it's actually enough to get your dead body home. These are the things we're talking about: passive income, things that you can actually have that is valuable and can make money for you. And it's just a whole new flex to know that your luxury isn't just about looking nice and smelling nice and all these things. And then I also know that some ladies invest in things like Chanel bags, high-end property that we can wear that are actually resellable. But then I don't know how much of these things can be sold for as much or even higher than you bought them. So please educate me if you have an idea. As far as I'm concerned, it's probably just jewelry, gold and diamond. I don't know if there's any other thing you can sell for higher than you purchase them. Like luxury wares and whatnot, especially in our climates in Nigeria and Africa, where most of these things don't have what after you've worn them. Anyway, so let me know what you think. So like I said, the real vibe for me, the real luxury for me is the fact that I can flex my thumbs for my nieces and nephew. That is just what rich auntie vibe is for me. It's not just about the boubou. It's not about the looking nice and smelling fine. Even though those are very important, I want to be able to provide for my nieces and nephews just as much as I want to provide for my kids. And I don't want to give them I want to give them that gift, that present that they'll be saying, my aunt did this for me. That is what I want. So I think at the end of all this talk, I want us to know there are ways you can make passive income, right? The money you're saving, the money you're gathering, how do you make that money make more money for you? Share your ideas in the comment section. I'd like to know. You can also come on Instagram, hit me up. And those of you that have me on WhatsApp, of course, feel free to slide and let's talk about it, okay? Bye.